5, 4, 3.
This is James, and welcome to the Jackdaw podcast.
This is the 4th episode of the Super Soft Evil Party. I'm your Dungeon Master, Casey Dawson, and with us tonight are Umbra, played by Chad Carr.
I hit my elbow.
Are you done yet? Okay.
No, it hurts. Yeah, I'm fine. No, thanks for asking, Dick.
I was just checking. That's not a curse. Rarick here, played by Jay Smalling.
What's up, everybody?
And Gru Thunderjaw, played by James Mullen.
So,
You didn't introduce Jack.
Jack is going to be played by Jack, but Erasmus Theodore Marinos is going to be played by Casey Dawson.
Boo.
Jack had prior engagements. He could not make it tonight. So, when we last saw your adventurers, they finally headed down to the Yawning Portal. You guys met with Davil Starsong. He basically wanted you to do work for the Zentarim Guild, and you were going to kidnap Raynar Neverember, son of Daggle Neverember, who had embezzled. He embezzled 1 million dragons, which is the coin, from the people of Waterdeep, and he has hidden it somewhere under the city.
can you just say coins from now on?
But they're called dragons.
Under the city.
But we know the dragons.
No,
No.
I'll flip-flop.
You'll go both ways.
Then
Yeah, you will.
I was gonna say flip flop like his hair.
yeah. Then a couple of you stayed by there, and then other of you went on quests. One to collect a body from the morgue, one to attempt to either hire a halfling that was just kind of hanging out in the alleys. And then you guys were all kind of on your way back. But when Gru and Erasmus went inside of the Castle Grayscale, you saw Skritch sitting at the bar, and he looked a little beaten up. And that is where we last left off.
I don't think I've made it. Did I make it back to the bar?
No, you'll get there
And then
here in a little bit, and then Rarick here will show up much later.
See, I thought we had all gotten back and then gone to sleep.
it's just
No,
you.
you had stayed back to
Well, I know I
watch.
stayed back
So
to
it's you
watch.
and Jack's in the corner looking at his orb.
Yeah, Jack is off in the corner. He is Erasmus.
is off.
Ah.
He's right.
So
Jay's
Erasmus, Erasmus kind of goes to his corner because he refuses to touch the coin, and so he sits kind of like in a comatose state, staring at his orb, and you seem to see it kind of like every now and then, like a green cloud kind of builds inside of it, and then kind of fades away. But you see Skritch also kind of bloodied.
So I walk in with a dead body,
Yep.
and I see Skritch sitting at the counter,
Yep.
and I see Jack's character in the corner.
Erasmus sitting in the corner. Yep.
I continue on to the basement to where I have the setup for the body that I have to do magical tests on.
All right. So, getting it down into the actual trapdoor seems a little bit cumbersome at first because the body's like frozen solid.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of like work it around, but you get it down there eventually and get it laid out, I guess.
I mean, the best that I could.
So do you just kind of stay down there for a bit?
I stay down there for a minute, and then I think to myself, you should probably ask what the hell he wants. So Gru, nonchalantly walks to the bar and asks the little goblin what he wants. What do you want?
Well, we thought the meeting was going to go well, but it turns out not as well as we were hoping. The Zentarim and Xanather were going to kind of, well, work together, but that doesn't seem likely at this point. We've killed a few of their men, but there's good news. Xanather is doing well, and he has a quest for you guys.
So will this lead us to the dragons in the city or no?
Yeah, that's kind of what this is about.
Okay. So what is this quest?
Well, so the Zentarim are trying to kidnap Raynor for themselves.
Okay, so what's the quest?
Well, Xanather was gonna work with them.
Okay, so what's the quest?
He wants.
Come on, spit it out.
Skip,
been a long
skip,
one.
skip, X, skip.
But Xanather would like to have words with Raynor himself.
And that's the guy we're
So
supposed to...
instead of taking him to
The
the
warehouse.
guild, we're taking him to Xanather.
Yeah.
So what do we get out of taking it to Xanather as opposed to the guild?
You get the great Xanathar's help.
I'm not there, so
I'm
I can't say
I'm
a
sure-
damn fucking thing.
I'm sure there's. He's a lordling. He always carries lots of cash on him. So I'm
I
sure.
recognize the word, the name, Xanather. And I know he is a powerful wizard.
Yes. Wizard, beholder, just whatever you want to call him. Except bad words. Don't call him bad words to his face or within earshot of anything really in the city. Anything.
Glue takes a look at him like, okay.
Oh man, it's fucking cold outside. Jeez.
I want a spell.
I cannot get used to this. What's going on here?
All right. I'll get one for you. It'll take some time. But I'll be able to teach you one.
What did I walk
I'll pick
into?
out. Roll a d4.
4.
I'll get a level 4 spell for you.
I appreciate
Counterspell.
So
I just walked in.
you walk in.
It's cold. I'm literally pouring myself a drink because I cannot get used to this weather.
So the goblin reaches back behind the counter and he pulls out a little shot glass. And he's only about
Do you want to
maybe
drink?
like 3 1/3 feet tall, and he just kind of like holds it out like,
You want one?
that would be nice.
All right, that'll be 1 silver.
All right. And he pulls out silver and sets it down.
There you go. Boom, boys.
It's a
First, and I take that silver and I like hang on the wall like people do with $1 for good luck. You're my first customer.
Oh, delightful. What's the name of this place?
The rabbit hole.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the bar part. I don't know.
The bar part.
I don't know what the rest of
The
it
name
is.
of the whole tavern is Castle Grayscale, but the bar is called the
Rabbit hole.
So, do you have any like you see a goblin and you poured him a drink?
I figured. I don't. So what's going on? What's up?
Yeah,
What I missed? Where the fuck is the other
Xanather
guy?
wants us to take the noble to him instead of the guild.
Oh, the one we're supposed to take to the warehouse.
Yeah.
Now Xanather.
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 The Great Xanather.
Okay, Xanather.
He can tell you all about the great Xanather. Apparently, he's in love with
I'm
you.
good. I've
I mean, what's not to love? He's such a powerful and mighty being.
I think he's been drinking the Kool-Aid.
No, we don't have that down in the. Well, I said too much.
Chad, or Umbar takes note of that. We'll remember this.
He pulls out a whiteboard. And
I draw it, literally.
So he kind of goes over like some of the same details with you. He tells you, he's like asking about the Zentarim meeting location. If you guys, since you brought that up kind of in front of him, he's like, the Zentarim wanted him, but do you know where they were going?
Warehouse near the docks.
Oh, that's great. How would you guys feel like helping out in a fight?
I mean, for the right price, yes.
Let me get a hold of my brother, and would you be available tonight?
I've got nothing going on. What about you, Drew?
like, what time is it right now?
So
I think we would.
It's like
it's starting to get
11
late,
or
so
so.
it's getting
Say,
close
at
to like
least.
midnight-ish.
I think
Yeah.
I left the bar about 10 or 11. He's still
Yeah,
out
so
walking
he's still
around.
out.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to wait for our other companion.
We can contact him.
I mean, I got nothing going on. I've been itching to kill somebody. I mean, yeah, kill somebody. That's what I mean.
I mean, I asked Erasmus if he's up for killing somebody.
He takes a glance up at you from his orb, and just kind of like gives a smirk. He's like, yeah. Sorry, Jack, that was my best impression.
That was actually pretty good. It could have been better.
Oh, hold on. And then he turns to no one in particular and he says, are you up for killing someone?
Okay. I'm good then. How many people?
Yeah, he's up for killing someone.
So I turn to the little goblin.
I mean, you guys would probably know better.
How many people are we going to have helping us?
Well, I mean, it would be us. Plus,
So-
well, yeah, I probably wouldn't go. I'm a little worse for wear. But my brother could go.
So your brother, me, Gru, I can't remember your character's name, Rarecure, and boy running the corner,
Erasmus.
Erasmus.
See what I mean as I put up on the name.
Yeah, I need to do that. Hold on, give me. Continue.
Yeah, put under notes, you can do allies, and that's where I put all of your characters, usually when I do it. In D&D Beyond. Subscribe.
Just do it. Do it.
I mean, just to something, not necessarily D&D Beyond. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can subscribe to us on like Google Play. Hopefully one day iTunes. Getting there. Almost caught up. I think I got everything figured out for iTunes, by the way.
They stopped rejecting your...
No, they didn't stop. But I figured...
They didn't stop. I'm whittling them down,
I
though.
figured out why the podcast was getting rejected, and it was because the description was blank. But I found where it actually is.
Okay, off topic.
Yeah, it was a little off topic.
Let's continue.
Edit that out.
Edit everything out.
So, do you guys feel like going tonight? You guys do know
Yes.
that they said they would be there at any time, so you guys could go tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, you could do the drop off at any time.
It is kind of late, and I would like to get my rest.
Spoken like a true wizard.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that would work out well for me.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
What
you find your brother. We'll wait for our other teammate, our partner. I don't know what you call him, and we'll inform him what's going on.
So, do you want to meet tomorrow evening?
Yes. Where do you want to meet at?
Sure.
I'll see you here.
All right.
Well, since you were such gracious hosts, and then he hands each of you a gold coin.
Is
And
it
it's
a
a dragon.
Okay.
Oh, I can't put that in my thing.
See, that's the thing, because you have the coin for your key coin.
So is that considered gold?
Yes, you have a
Okay.
gold. He gives you each a gold.
Which is why I was asking.
See, that was the trouble I had with just calling it coins, because I already put coins in the game.
Alright, I added it. Apparently I healed myself for one too.
And you're the little dog in the living room.
Yeah,
um,
sure can.
so, Skritch leaves. By the time Skritch leaves, because he sat there and drank for a little bit, you're probably heading kind of toward, you're getting closer to Castle Grayscale. Give me a perception check.
Let's see, that is a 19.
So
yeah, so I cleared it.
you see Skritch kind of in the area of Castle Grayscale. He goes over to a sewer top, whatever. He lifts it up and hops down, and you see it close behind him after he kind of looked around real quick.
Ooh, you know where he's going.
So yeah, you're.
So what we need to do is beat up a bunch of people, and we also need to kidnap that guy for Xanather.
Or the
Or the
Zentarim.
guild. We get to pick.
This is Fable all over again. Which one's the most evil? Because that's all I did in Fable was the most evil.
You're not sure yet. If you've talked to Rarecure, you know of Xanathar's.
Kool-Aid that you're supposed
Yeah.
to drink? Yeah, I caught that.
Like you know of Xanathar's doings,
Yeah.
which aren't terrible for your character.
Guys, we place the highest bid. We
So
eBay this
you-
stuff.
I'm
You
going to
go back to
go
the
to
bar?
Xanather. I mean, if you guys want
Yeah, I'm
something.
gonna go back to
You know, man,
Castle
as long as I get
Grayscale.
money, I don't
Alright.
care.
Just mental note where the sewer was.
Yeah, you notice it was just a sewer drain that was kind of near, not too far from your guys' door.
Yeah, so I'll just mental note where that is. And head on into Castle Grayscale.
Alright.
And so I go in and guys, did you see Skritch?
Is that the goblin?
Yes.
Okay, yes, we did.
Yeah, like what the heck? He just jumped in one of the sewers, like right outside.
You should know by now that that's Xanathar's thing.
It's like the underground.
He's part of the Underdark.
He must be tight. Him and Xanathar must be like
I
butt
mean,
buddies.
I don't think anybody's butt buddy for Xanathar.
Isn't he just a floating head? I mean, does he even have a butt?
So what was he here for?
He wants us to bring Xanathar the.
Xanathar wants us to bring the noble to
Yes.
to him instead of the guild.
Oh, Raynar?
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh no, I have it in my notes too. It's
I-
just that my character would not even
I don't
try to
take notes.
remember.
So, okay, well, my character definitely would take notes, especially on this particular topic.
Yep.
So,
Alright.
yeah, so what are you guys thinking?
I just want money, so, and it sounds like either way I'm gonna get money, so I'm just kinda, as long as I get paid, I don't care what you guys do.
Xanathar is a master of magics, so
You want to stay on his good side?
yeah. Hopefully they will teach me some of them.
And he's striving to be a masked lord, right?
Yeah, he's always like in search for power, wanting to be like a guild or an elite. Maybe not necessarily a masked lord, but you do know he strives to be like in the elite.
So, alright, I'm good with Xanathar. The only thing is after we get Raynar, I want time.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to be possible.
Well, we need to figure out how to make it possible.
We'll have the goblins brother,
Yeah, brother.
here we could work out some time for it.
We'll figure it out.
Alright, then I'm in.
Alright, I lock the front door and I go to bed. If we're starting this tomorrow, I'm going to bed.
Yep. I head down to the basement where my bed is.
And I'll look over to the corner at Erasmus and be like, night guys, I'm turning it in. And head upstairs.
I actually walk up to my door and I'm like, fuck, I forgot. So I pull out the key and unlock it. I was like, God, that's gonna get so annoying.
So you put your key in, and you hear it go through, or
The
coin,
coin
and you
key.
hear it go through, and you hear it clink, and then you feel it back in your pocket, and the door kind of creaks open for you.
Alright, boom, I'm asleep.
Erasmus
Long rest.
stays in the corner. So you're in your room. You're in the basement.
My room. Yeah, I'm in
His
my
room. His room. Don't be.
And then you go to your room.
But yeah.
Okay. So the night passes. I guess you can long rest.
Already did.
Yeah,
Click that shit.
You wake up. There are the noises are starting to go from people bustling outside. You're probably up a little bit later than most of the other commoners around the area. So you wake up, there's light coming in your windows, you can see like a light little snowfall going on right now.
So you're telling us it's a brand new day, and the birds are singing
Yeah.
that we're all gonna die.
So I wake up
The sun is high.
and realize that the body is sitting probably 10 feet away from me as thought, and I start to work on dissecting it.
All right.
I head downstairs. I go to the bar. Actually, I go to the kitchen, and I don't even know. Do we even stock this with food?
No.
Dang it! All right, looks like I might have to go stock it with food. So I put my coat on,
And I'll come down about this time and say, hey, where are you heading?
I'm hungry. There's no food in the kitchen. I gotta go get food.
Alright, go get me something and I'll have you a drink when you get back.
All right.
Okay.
I ain't
So,
gonna bring shit.
I'm gonna drink his drinks, that's fine.
You said there was a general store within walking distance, right?
there's a lot of stores within.
I just need one with.
There are stores in general.
There's
Not
stores-
Where's the Kroger? Where's Waterdeep's version of Kroger's?
Yeah, because it's definitely Kroger's with an S. I don't care.
Kroger.
What the sign
I
says.
don't care what the sign says. It has an S.
I worked there for years, it is not.
It does in my world. In Waterdeep, it has an S. Kroger's with an S.
Yeah, you guys get downstairs and you see Erasmus still staring at this orb.
I don't care.
You don't care.
I want food. I'm hungry.
So I'll go over to the corner and say, dude, you gotta sleep sometime.
He seems very like involved in it, so he completely ignores you.
Well, then I go
Am I
to the
in
bar
Kroger's yet?
for a drink.
Okay, I was just making sure there was like no name in the book before I just named one. Yeah, you find a place. It's K. Period. Rogers.
Hey Rogers! I love this place. Rogers. Got it.
Wait, can you get to read? Is he smart enough?
Dude, I have
It's common.
I have intelligence.
As long as
of
your
10.
intelligence isn't like 5, I'm pretty sure you can read common.
I was gonna say I have intelligence of 10 and wisdom
Is your
of
character
12.
smart enough?
Is your intelligence
So
five?
you walk into this general goods, mostly food store.
And I look around and I'm like, I have no clue. So I walk up to the first.
So when you walk through the door, you hear the door hit like a bell that's hanging up, and it goes ting ding ding ding. And you see a couple other people that are in there. And you see.
Can I steal the bell?
You can definitely try to.
Roll.
Give me a sleight of hand.
15 total.
I'm doing it with advantage. Wow. All right. You can steal it.
All right, I go in.
So, as you like push the door in, you reach up and just grab the bell very nonchalantly and just pocket it. And your pocket just kind of, whenever, if the thing moves around, kind of muffles it.
We'll be hearing that again.
Everybody's
Here.
there's other like humans and
I
humanoids
want
are
to
shopping.
find the least busy. Let's go. I mean, what? Let's go female. Female or male? That's closest to me. That's human.
Okay. You see a guy wearing an apron, and he looks a little bit older. He is a human male,
All right,
and he looks like he's kind of stocking up.
sir. Can I ask for your assistance?
Yeah.
I need a general purpose foods, like general foods, arranged for about 4 people to make, I don't know, 2 or 3 meals.
Well, welcome to my store. My name's Kenny.
Hi, I'm Umbra. Basically,
He's Kenny Rogers.
yes, you got that. Well, basically, we just we inherited a building and it has no food. So if you can, I need it stocked
Okay.
and delivered.
Well, generally, we do offer a pickup. So if you just want to come by and then place your order, fill out this sheet. We will pick up all the foods for you and deliver them out to you.
So,
But only outside to your cart.
how long does this take?
Well, it'd be faster if you just, this time, just shop and then take a list with you.
I hate this place already. So literally,
But I can walk you down the aisles and we can get through this.
Okay, let's go.
I'll help you, son.
Thanks. My name's Umbra, not Sun.
Well, you look a strapping young lad.
How tall is this guy?
He's not very tall.
I'll say I'm 7 foot tall.
He's so like aged and wise
Yeah.
that he knows. He knows all sorts of manners.
Wait, is your last name Rogers?
Why yes.
K. Rogers? I just got it. That's my character. Literally, my character would do that.
So he walks you up and down the aisles, and he's like, first, you generally want to go through and get your dry goods.
I love how he sounds like Colonel Sanders.
And then after you get
Let me
the
show
dry
you where
goods,
the chicken is, alright? You do F all this, you want chicken.
then we'll get you to your meats and then other cold products. This way, but with this weather, cold products don't matter. So he takes you through the whole story. He is just rambling on and on.
Oh, and I listen like full intent, like, oh, okay. And then I'm literally putting stuff in a cart to stock a kitchen. And I'm like, can I check out yet?
Should he get like an additional point in survival for listening through all
Right.
that?
No, you know what the good thing is I can literally walk in here and be like, what's up, Kenny? Boom, and walk back out. I could get a job here, guys. I know so much going on.
So he's like, now, you want to be careful about those islands out there in the stream. You don't want to trip up on them when you ever cross the river. And he's just rambling on and on about different
Oh, I'm
things.
listening. I'm listening like I'm intrigued, but in the back of my head, I really want to stab him in the throat and take over his story.
So,
Well, my name doesn't start with a K, so it won't work.
are you wearing like all your knives and stuff too?
I mean, I've got my coat on. Yeah, and I probably have my knives. I always
Okay.
have my knives.
So, he kind of looks and he looks at you and he's like, boy, you just, you seen the type of fella who goes out there and gets himself in some trouble, but
I mean, I've gotten a couple scruffs.
you gotta know when to hold them. And know when to fold them. And know when to walk away.
Yeah.
Sometimes you run.
So,
I got it.
Yeah, you check out.
God.
That's one gold.
And I buy reusable bags.
You get inspiration
Yeah.
because you dealt with that.
How much does that cost me?
The inspiration's free.
No, all the groceries too. Pace. Bounce that down.
Let's do
Basically, I'm stocking a kitchen for like a week.
2 gold and 40 silver. It's intense, isn't it? So
2 gold and 40 silver,
let's
so
make
6
that
gold.
6 gold.
Good job, Casey.
I thought maybe the currency had devalued at some point.
And then
I thought I had it in the hundreds still, but
I look at him and say, what's the name of the place?
K. Rogers.
No, the name of our place.
Oh, Castle Grayscale.
Okay. And I tell him if he's ever wants a drink to stop by Castle Grayscale
In like a week or two.
in a couple weeks.
Well, that sounds mighty fine.
The first drink will be free since you helped me out.
I hope you don't mind if I just drop in. That's
What?
also a K.
That's-
Rogers.
I won't mind. Just if anybody's there, tell them to look for Umbra. Is there any like people by, like while we were like moseying around?
There were a lot of people that were kind of just by while he was
Okay,
rambling.
I think partway through I would like want to accidentally like knock over a can and then pickpocket, not him, someone nearby that's like let's say he's pointing at something, I'm like, oh, that's interesting, my long arms, I go to reach for it and knock down like several objects and they're like picking up and I just...
So whenever you go to knock down like an object, like other people start to come over and help, but you see old Kenny's like, no, don't mind, I'll take care of that for y'all.
Oh, see, that's not nice. And I'd be in the back and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go get some bread. And then I'd pickpocket someone else. I'm going to go get bread.
Give me a sleight of hand.
You only get
Eventually.
17. I'm eventually going to get caught. But...
I mean, you gotta know when to hold them. You get 5 gold from an elderly lady.
Oh,
you
man.
evil bastard.
Hey, it paid for our groceries. Well, most of them. So.
Right.
And then
And then later you hear her, well, I thought I had the money for my medication. I'll have to run back home.
And then I'll hold the door for her as she goes outside and goes home. And then I go back to Castle Grayscale.
Alright. What did you do all this while?
I was drinking.
Give me a constitution check.
And he's passed out. Where's that one at?
Yep, he is passed
Yeah.
out. Constitution check.
It'd be,
Maybe.
it'd be a con save.
Okay, a 10.
Okay, so you passed the first one. Give me another constitution check.
Oh, where's the one? Let him be passed out.
He's passed out.
7.
Plus, oh, is it just... Okay.
6 plus 1.
Okay.
You gotta watch
So
that
that one
alcohol.
hits you a little bit harder. It's still early, and you haven't really had much water since last night. So you're starting to feel it pretty good.
So he gets there and be like, dude, I need some water.
Do you want water, or are you like the party hard and keep going?
Nah, I'll take some water.
You want to keep your buzz all day.
No. I was just killing time. And we didn't have any water because he hadn't gone and gotten any yet.
Mm.
And there's snow outside.
Yeah, there is snow outside.
Wow, yeah.
And you could take one of these dirty mugs and clean it and then...
So,
Anyway.
can I make it back in?
Yeah, you made it in with food.
Alright, so I restock the, I'll stock up the kitchen and then I'll actually start throwing something together real quick. Oh, first things first, I want to attach the bell above our door. So I know when people come in, we didn't have one.
So, what I will allow your character to do is to use that bell and just run a piece of silver
For alarm?
wire front onto it if you want to.
Okay.
You go to attach the bell and then you realize you don't have any tools.
You might be wrong about that.
I might be wrong, but I didn't check your character sheet. Something I
Well,
probably
if he
should
does
be
have
doing.
tools, they're probably in his room. So, yeah, if he had maybe.
No, I don't. I have a poisoner's kit. Can I use that?
Totally. For poisoning people.
I have a dragon chest set.
I have a crowbar.
So you could tear out some of the rotten wood in the walls and floorboards.
I'm gonna no. I'm gonna knock on the knock on his door, and then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you got any tools down there to put up a bell?"
No.
Damn it.
Go away.
By the way, food will be ready in about a half hour.
And you hear like electricity.
Yeah.
That's fun. I don't care.
And then you hear some hammering.
Is that a hammer?
Yeah. You do. You hear like a little bit of tapping, and you're like,
Is that a hammer?
no, go away.
So I go by my room. Would I have the tools in my room?
You scrounge around the place and you're able to find a couple of simple tools.
All right. I just want to hang a bell.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then I'm gonna go work on food.
All right.
And I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Where's my drink?"
And I'll pour him a drink.
I don't think this one was mine. I think you drank mine, but I'll drink it. So I'll drink it and cook at the same time. So what do you want me to roll for drinking? Or cooking, not
Can
drinking.
you face it away from the
I
camera?
can cook.
What?
We don't show labels.
I really haven't shown a
I
label.
don't care. It was
I
a
know you
joke.
don't.
No,
But I mean, I poured mine in a glass.
is that why you peeled the label of the one you were drinking?
No, she does that in general.
Okay, hold on, I'll fix this.
I like
I
how
answered
you,
for you.
I like how you pick that up. It's just something I do.
I've hung out with you enough times.
All
I've noticed how you drink beer.
Alright, I'm gonna roll. Where's my Halloween D20?
For what?
Cooking.
Sure,
11 plus,
you do it.
I don't know.
You cook.
Success. It's cooked.
I
you
could
get-
have rolled a 1 and burned the place to the ground. So.
You get like the really cutesy like anime sound like done.
So
And it came from you when you finished doing it.
So-
Done.
So I go out to the bar and I lay food out. I give him a plate and then hey, food's ready.
I'm glad you did that off camera. Thanks to our YouTube viewers who actually like watch our videos. Chad hammered his feet to the ground
Yeah.
Convincingly.
convincingly. What his character would do off camera. Awesome. Great job though. So anyhow,
What am I doing over there where there's like 3 cables feeding under my chair?
yeah,
I mean,
you risk it. Risk versus reward, Chad. So,
Anybody need anything while I'm up?
I'll take another one of those unnamed.
Well, I would also like
Beers.
an unnamed
Black
beer
and
if you don't
tans?
mind.
Yeah, I would like
A
a
black and
Yingling
tan?
Black and Tan.
Anybody else?
no, I'm good.
So you guys all do that thing.
Cover the label. Cover
Thank
the
you,
label.
sir.
Thank you.
I'll turn away from the camera. Unless anyone would like to sponsor the Superstar
You,
Food Party.
you ruined it now. You had one
Can't
job.
ask them to be a sponsor.
You had one
Yeah,
job.
you can.
Not do it.
I mean, yeah.
Like, that's actually how you get sponsors. Ask him. So anybody that wants to sponsor us, just contact us at Jackdaw Podcast. Comments below.
So,
I'm gonna comment below now. You know.
do you come up for food?
Like 10 minutes late.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
cool.
are we gonna
Share
have to
food's
put?
cool.
Are we gonna have to put one of those? What are they? The little elevators.
Oh yeah, dumb waiter.
Dumbwaiter, yeah. Am I gonna have to put one so I can
Or we
send
could
stuff?
just tie food and like with a rope and lower it down,
No,
and then
we're
reel it
doing,
back
no, we're doing dumb because I'm gonna drop it down there and then have it go upstairs.
up.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
Or
turn
is
to
there
Erasmus. I'm gonna turn to Erasmus
Wait,
and
hold
say,
on.
"Hey man, some food."
Because if there is one,
no, there
dang
isn't.
it, I'm gonna have to get at it.
Actually, it might be.
I mean, you can use
No,
my
that's
room.
toilet. So,
It's not being used for anything. It's
here's a
empty
little
space.
funny story. Off topic.
Edit that out.
So, when we first described you guys going into this place, I described it wrong because I didn't realize there was no staircase that went from the first floor tavern to the upper floors. So if you look at the map, there's actually no staircase that does that. There's a staircase outside that goes up to the second floor. So the tavern is
so
separate.
you live above a tavern.
So you live above the tavern.
Oh, there's actually 2 staircases.
So, well, the one staircase goes into the tavern. The other staircase is
No.
outside. I drew in. Yeah, that's outside. That doesn't
And then
actually.
there's this one.
See how there's no door
Yeah.
in that upper left one?
Oh, this is a patio.
So,
Oh.
I actually drew in a staircase that wasn't there originally. And I was like, you guys can always just take that out later. So I retconned the map. So
Okay.
for anyone who actually plays Waterdeep, Dragon Heist, definitely pay attention to the maps. Unlike this guy.
Good job.
But I fixed it.
Yeah, that's right.
I actually had a reasoning why there's a staircase there though. Because it was once an orphanage.
Ah. Anyway, back to.
So, back to, so what do you guys do anything special in the morning, or you guys just kind of hang out around the place?
I'm just hanging out, making sure. Well, first I'm going to try to get Erasmus to eat something. Over in his corner.
I put food on the bar, so if he comes and eats it, that's fine. If he doesn't, oh well.
I'm like, dude, you need to eat or you're going to have nightmares.
I'm gonna be like, trust me, it's government approved. Government approved.
Why are you even bring up the government? That was wrong with you.
So you
Just to freak him out.
you bring up the government, and he looks up for the first time. And
Yes, I got his attention.
And he's like,
I
they
hold,
must be tracking us.
I hold the plate like I made this, and I shopped at K. Rogers.
So,
No.
By the way, there's a nice guy named Kenny. If you ever go to K. Rogers, talk to him. He's a good guy.
so Erasmus
Okay.
gets up from his corner, and he goes over to a plate of food, and he picks up just like whatever he can get in like one hand, and then he kind of like eats it a little bit, and then he heads up the stairs, and you hear like the clink as he goes into his room.
Okay. Yeah, at least he's alive.
So this way you guys don't interact with him anymore, because I don't want to play another person's character.
Why not?
Because it just ain't right.
You play several other characters.
I wolf down like all of the food without noticing any type of taste,
Okay.
and then I go back to the basement,
Um.
to my room.
All right. So you go and do your scientific research for the scientific.
I was about to say, I'm waiting for the goblin guy to
Yeah,
come back.
but I mean, you guys can do whatever else you guys want to do.
I've got a dragon chest set if we want to play dragon chest till he gets back.
I'll give it a try.
Give me a intelligence versus just straight intelligence.
You can do it.
I I'm super smart.
I have 16.
14.
So while the game is close, Raricure wins, and then you guys continue on with this for a bit, and then you hear a knock at the door, like as the evening comes in.
I'll get it.
Not
Yep, I'll get an answer.
So you get
Wait
up.
for it.
So
Ding ding!
Yes, it works!
as you guys get up, I come up from my basement with like a blow-out sack that's roughly body shaped.
I believe the trash cans are out the back.
There is a significant amount of blood all over you.
Yes, there is. I look like a
Like
butcher.
you're covered 91% in blood.
It's normal.
Yeah, I just look at it like that doesn't shock me at all. How about you?
Oh, I give no cares. I was like, trash bins in the back.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Or if on the way you want to drop it off in a river. I mean, we
So,
can do that too.
I stopped contemplating the situation and like, I normally drop this off back at the graveyard.
Oh, okay. We can take a detour.
But trash bin sounds nice.
So the door
They're around
opens
the
up.
back. They're in like a wood box. You gotta
And-
open it up and
You see two goblins. You see Skritch standing there. He looks patched up pretty well. And then you see another goblin next to him. And that goblin is just like decked in furs. And you just see like little hand axes at his side.
I think while he's doing that, I'm in the kitchen making a chemical compound to clean up blood because I've had to clean up blood before.
Yeah, so have I.
You look around and you bought food.
Damn it! I go up to my room then.
So I come back and go down to the basement. And did I make a mess?
Yeah, there's a good mess.
Like, from the basement to the dumpster.
Oh, no, most of the mess is on you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was
So
thinking
go
there's a trail. Never mind.
and I mix some chemicals together on my alchemy bench, and then I start cleaning myself.
Okay.
Right this way, fellas, and I escort them into the rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's gonna catch.
So they go into Castle Grayscale and they go up to the rabbit hole, which is the bar.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna catch. Hey, you just told us part of the building is separate from the bar, so the grayscale is the building, the bar is the rabbit hole.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So Skritch sits down. He's like, "This is my brother, Streak, and he's going to be the one who assists you guys today. I have other business I have to take care of. Where's that warlock at?
He's in his room.
I'll be there."
In
And
his
he
room. With
hobbles
you.
up the steps
Okay.
and he knocks on the door, and then you hear a poof. So, Streak is kind of there, standing around. He's like, "You guys ready to do this?" And he pulls his axes out.
I'm in the basement.
We're waiting for Gru,
Yeah.
and then we'll be ready to go.
We're going to be a little more subtle than that. We're waiting on Gru.
Well, Subtleme's my mother's maiden name. And he puts his axes down.
I think the time we're waiting for Gru, I go up to my room and I want to use my poisoner kit to poison one of my daggers.
All right. So you have a poison dagger.
Sweet.
So it's late in the day.
It is late in the day.
6-ish.
Your stuff is pretty much cleaned up,
Okay.
and you come upstairs.
Let's say we need to pass that health kit.
So by the time you actually come up the stairs, Streak jumps up and he's like, All right, let's go. And he pulls his hand axes back out.
Wow.
And he starts marching to the door. He's like, I heard docks. I was told docks.
We haven't done the first part of this.
Yeah,
thing
we gotta
yet.
go, don't we gotta go to the Yawning Portal and get the guy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but that's taking him to Xanathar. Let's just go get these Zents now.
Oh, that's right, we're supposed to do a fight. And then yeah, remember? Yeah.
I mean, we could do.
So we want to kill the. You want to kill the Zents tonight, or are we going to kidnap Raynar tonight?
Why not
Yes.
both?
I mean,
I think it'd be
kidnapping is not really in my business, but and he clangs his axes together. He's like, I can try it.
Alright, to the Yawning Portal then.
So you guys are gonna take this guy to the Yawning Portal with you?
No.
No.
I thought we're going to.
I'm mulling this over as we're walking,
Yeah.
and then I'm like,
I'm not-
we should just go.
Let's take care of the Zents. Zents.
Alright, so we'll look at him and say, point us in the direction of the whatever. The Zents.
The
Zentarim.
Zents?
The Zents, yes.
Zentarim.
Alright. So he finds the thugs on the monster manual, so this way he can actually run them all. Maybe. QRST.
You think he'd have this prepared?
You,
Like bookmark or
one
something.
would think that this would be prepared.
You want us to go ahead and roll
I mean,
initiative?
If you're gonna railroad us, you should be ready for like the process.
You could have taken this guy to the Yawning Portal. Just
Is the weather-
would Raynar get in the way?
Is the weather?
It's
weather?
cold.
Okay.
It's still cold because it's the winter.
No, I mean, is it like hardcore snowing or light core snowing?
It's still just kind of like a flurry.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not like it's causing you to not be able to see or anything like that.
I'm just keeping an eye on around in general.
All right.
With my passive
So
perception.
that'll work.
Dog in the background barking.
No, that's in one of the alleys.
That's in game.
Yeah.
That's
He's
a sound
barking-
effect.
I like
He's
the
barking.
immersive-
He's barking at a cat on top of a trash bin.
It's an
Yeah, probably.
immersive podcast experience. I like it. Well done. It's professional.
If I had one of these bad boys painted up,
But you do not.
I do not. But I do have one. You know, I do know I have one painted up. I just don't know where it is. Alright. So,
Uh-oh.
Do you
I
We
know.
gotta move stuff.
I think that map's too big for us.
Hold on. I can move this back.
it's not going to be the whole map, so it won't matter too much.
It's a map. It's a map.
Umbra and Dora related?
Okay, let me just get this set up for you all. So you
You forgot your
guys
character? You forgot your character.
No, exactly.
Oh, it is.
go to a dock, and you know it's a pretty sizable building. 2 entrances. One is a little man door that you can walk through,
Or one man.
or woman door.
I hate sexism. God, he's gonna get banned by everybody. Man, our
Man.
eyesight's awesome. We can see that already.
I mean, it's boxes. There's usually boxes of some sort.
For you to steal.
Yes.
I was waiting for him to walk away without the marker, and I was gonna play tic-tac-toe with you.
And that's why
He needs
The gray one.
the gray one.
Oh, I thought you ordered a figure.
No, I didn't order one.
Yeah, no, I thought you ordered the Street Fighter one.
Oh yeah, I did. I forgot it.
Yeah, Zangy.
So
Yeah, I forgot.
he is gonna line up wherever you guys want him to. I mean, if you don't want him in this fight, that's fine.
Fight!
So, are you guys gonna try to stealth into the building?
I am.
I am as well.
Is there any like windows?
So, there are a couple windows, but they're all like pretty up high.
Can I climb up to the roof?
I'm going to try and drop down from the roof.
I'm gonna see if there's a skylight. Yes.
You don't know of any like easy access. It seems like it's just a big kind of like dock area.
Oh, sad day.
Like it's very warehousey.
I'm walking through the front door.
Do you just walk in?
I do.
Alright, you walk in,
All right, then I'm gonna try to stealth in while he's distracting him through the dock door.
and do you guys have any orders for Streak?
Follow you,
Yeah, follow Gru.
because I don't think he's gonna be stealthy.
Yeah, stick with Gru.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hang back outside the dock door for a second.
Boop. Okay. So, you go in the front and you see,
Is the front door big enough for me? You
yeah,
have to like.
no, it's big enough.
It's a warehouse door.
It's a warehouse front door. Like, even though it's a manned entrance.
But yeah, it's like a back alley.
You have to duck down like a foot and what, 3 inches? You're what, 7'3"?
7, 8.
7'8", so you have to duck down a foot and 1/8. Guys,
I think doors are in general.
Or 8 foot probably.
Yeah,
So,
close to 8 foot.
Okay.
I mean, you'd fill it, but you shouldn't have to dive.
Yeah. So you walk in and they all kind of turn towards you. And then they recognize you. So they don't do anything initially.
Hello, my name's. Let me cut that out.
Okay.
I walk in and I look around and I'm like, I'm Gru. Just making sure this is the warehouse we're supposed to take the captive to before we take the captive to.
They kind of look at you and they're like, yeah, you guys must be dumber than us.
So what are they?
It seems like it's mainly like a mixture of some like kobolds and some like goblins and stuff.
Okay.
You don't
but they're
really,
all thugs.
yeah. They're thugs.
Is that with an S or a Z?
Medium humanoid, any race. Even though goblins are small, but whatever.
So I look at each of them and dumber than you. You must be pretty stupid to antagonize someone who's 4 times your size.
So the leader kind of like looks
Love it.
around and he's like, well, yeah.
Alright, walk back out. We're cool.
You can't argue that now, can you?
Alright, got this down.
So where were they at?
I'm trying to come in through the dock door while you were talking to him.
And I'm gonna.
So it's a big dock door. So it's trying to stealth through it.
Well, I mean, is it cracked open? Is it like partially open?
So it's like it's 2 big French doors. We're just gonna say that for now. So they both
Oui,
swing
oui.
in. Oui.
So it's like a carriage house.
Yeah. kind of
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
I can't do
Like they don't roll up or anything.
I
like
can't
that,
do crap with that. Alright. So I start walking back because you said I can't get to the windows. You said the windows are high.
Yeah, they're pretty high up.
How high?
They're smaller windows and they're 15 feet high.
Dang.
You could jump to them.
What's the goblin companion do?
Well, in that case, I'm gonna do that.
He's itching and he's ready to charge in there.
And
I'm
he's right behind
I'm
you.
gonna try to find a
Because you're
window.
blocking the door.
I'm gonna try to find a
Right
window
here.
that I think I can fit through, and I'm gonna jump for it.
Okay, you look around and you don't really see any windows, but you see one that might fit you, but it's shut. And you want to jump for it?
Yeah, because I can grab the
Roll an
ledge.
athletics check.
I can grab the ledge. 13.
Okay, so you make it, and you shatter the glass when you reach up and snatch it. And so
This is going as planned.
Roll initiative.
roll initiative and move your character around the building to where.
Where? Where do you want me at?
Just put it like near this corner back here.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Jeez.
Wow.
Well, and oh, so I have a 5.
I've got a 4 total.
Oh wow, I thought mine was bad.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 on initiative.
And Umbra.
10 total.
All right.
I'm so
What was
stoked.
Rary Fears?
5.
And yours was 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I caught you all off guard.
You really caught me.
Yeah.
I looked up and I was like, God
What the
damn
fuck
it.
is he doing?
Oh shit, I said fuck.
Oh, I've already said fucking shit like a half dozen times.
Okay. So, they move. They kind of like, they see the glass break and they're like, what is this? Oh, I didn't roll for him.
What is this? What's this?
So 13. So I didn't know we were fighting Jack Skeleton.
What's this?
What's all this then? So, let's move the one that's really close. Nope. Yep. The one that's closest to Gru is going to move up onto him and swing at him with his mace. Does an 8 hit?
No.
Does a 21 hit your AC?
It does.
Okay.
No.
So you're going to take 5 points of damage. And then the other one is going to
Okay, I'll take
move.
5.
This guy?
Yeah, sure. He's going to aim his crossbow up at the window.
I was gonna say I'm just hanging, right?
Um,
I haven't went in yet.
the other thug, closest to Gru is going to move up to that way.
Just like up to this door? Or is he gonna move towards
No, he's
the-
going to move towards Gru. And then he's going to have his mace out, but he's not going to move up on him yet. The two farthest ones are going to move around and kind of up and have their crossbows ready.
So like here?
Yep.
And then this guy?
And that guy is going to fire a crossbow bolt at Gru. Does a
No.
8 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. So, surprisingly, the streak, he pulls his axes out, and since he's actually a small creature, he
Nice.
runs like through your legs, and then put him to the side. Yeah, right
He's
there.
gonna have to disengage. Because if he's going through his legs, you know he's got to dodge something through there.
Roll for size.
Foresighted.
He's going to have an opportunity attack on him, and they will miss. And then he is going to swing back with both of his axes against this thug. And his first axe is going to hit for 1d6 plus 3. 5, and then his side one is going to hit and miss for nothing. Side one's going to hit for nothing. So he has both of his axes out, and he swings, he crunches that guy, and that guy looks pretty messed up already. Then we go to Umbra at 10.
Alright, so I'm hanging there and I'm going to be like, that did not go as planned. And then I'm going to be like, wait, I'm going to reach in my pocket and pull out that crab thing. And I was like, I know this is magic. I don't know how it works. And I'm going to chuck it through a window like a grenade.
So, do you want to 50-50 it, or do you want to pick one?
Oh, I'm just what? Oh, that's right. It's a crab holding a sword, right?
Yeah.
Roll for it. Come on.
Man, I'll
Be
50.
sporting.
Evens, crab, odd, sword. Sword.
Okay.
Chuck it like a grenade.
You forgot you
Innovated
gave us
sword.
that, didn't you?
No, I didn't. So,
I don't know how it works, so I'm just hoping.
Oh, yeah.
I just
throw
know
it
it's
through.
magic.
and you see a sword appear between those two goblins. Go ahead and use this. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Go ahead and make an attack against one of them with it. It has a melee +3 to hit.
Oh, okay. Let's use the black one. What's a 20 get me? Unnatural.
Unnatural?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 20, you see it hit, and it does a d8 +1.
D8 plus 1. 4.
So 5 damage?
No, 4
okay.
total.
So you do 4 damage to it, and it looks like it took a pretty good whack. And then what do you do?
And then I take that as my action, right? So I'm gonna pull myself in and actually come in.
Right, so you barely squeeze through this window.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it takes all my movement
It
just to
takes
get to all
everything,
all
just to
the
get in.
other.
And give me a dex check for landing on boxes.
Oh, I can do that. Let's see. Let's do the red now.
You can use acrobatics.
14 total.
Alright, so you come down on an ankle kind of hard, but you're able to maintain your composure pretty quick. Raric here, before we get to you, I just noticed that Gru, Raric here, and Umbra, if you take the first letter, spells Gru.
So
And,
it's
and then Erasmus at the end. It's still Gru.
So, Raric here, go for it.
All right, so I hear all of this going on, right? Because I don't have any sight lines.
Yeah, you hear it all.
So I am going to enter through the carriage house door.
Okay, give me a strength check.
how strong are you?
15 plus 3, 18.
So
Oh, he kicks it.
you bust through that door. You notice that the locking like branch or whatever that was holding it seems kind of weak. So you busted it open. You're able to enter. You kind
Hi, boys!
All right, so I lost the element of surprise.
Yes.
So I will.
And you can blame that on me.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
So I am going to
Right, my horse.
attack. Let's see.
I was going to move up and then thunder wave more.
Well, I was hoping to roll decent with the window and it not break.
That's what you get for counting on your rolls.
Yeah, I was rolling decent, so eventually, if that's the undecent roll, I'll take it. And our DM left. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know
just
why he
stayed.
left. I think we pissed him off, so.
Casey had to
I
poop.
was letting the dog out. What was it?
Casey's dog had to poop.
Oh, he's
I mean,
back.
I don't know.
He's back, so we can stop talking.
So what'd you
trash.
roll?
I have it.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the guy nearest me with my longbow.
Okay.
And
Roll for size.
13 plus what do I have?
That'll hit.
Okay.
Your dex.
And it does.
So if you hit the attack,
Oh yeah,
Um,
no. Yeah, it
as
shows
long as you
what-
have your bow selected,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just +4. Hit to DC.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then it
so
should have
1d8
your-
plus 2.
That's, yeah, that's your
Right?
damage.
1d8 plus 2.
yep,
Not one date.
I
that's
said
it.
d8.
That's it.
I did.
7.
So 7 plus 2 or
No, 7 too.
Um,
I can add.
I can't.
so you draw your arrow back and you hit him, and just blood spurts out of like the back of the wound, but he's still kind of standing there.
And that would be steroids, kids.
Yeah.
Roid rage.
So-
Drew, unless you have any bonus actions.
actually. I don't think I do.
Oh, I do have a bonus action. Fuck.
I mean, you kind of used your bonus action to throw the thing.
No, that was my action. I used it as an action. I still have a bonus action. I can still attack as a bonus action.
I just have
Just don't get
2
proficiency.
weapon fighting and then snare
Okay.
strike, so no.
Alright, so Gru.
Opportunity of attack.
He's going through the. He's moving through your goblin.
Okay.
Or your thug.
That's,
Yes.
I think he's hit.
yeah, hold on. Back to the Does an 18 hit your AC?
It does.
You will take 5 more damage.
I will take no more damage. And I'll mark that off on my skills.
For the Y?
Because
His.
Goliaths
Yeah.
have Stone's Endurance. It's 1d12 plus 2 on a short rest. As a reaction, reduce damage dealt by you. Or dealt to you.
Nice.
It's a racial trait.
Yeah. Alright. So you take no damage from that, then what do you do?
Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave.
Let's see AC of my sword.
Actually, he wouldn't have been I don't know if he would have been able to attack you anyhow, because he already took an opportunity attack.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
so you still have your stone
Yeah.
That's a good thing to know. Constitution saving throw of 12 for
Okay, what's my sword's
the everything.
We should print those out.
15. So these 3 guys and the sword.
The sword's constitution is +0.
Alright, so I'll just roll. 18.
So he succeeded, but he takes half damage.
I'm just gonna roll once for all 3 of them, and they all fail.
Okay, so
Oh, I don't roll for my sword?
No, I rolled for all the goblins.
they take
Oh, okay.
All those minis.
2d8,
All those thugs.
7, and 8. They take 15 damage.
So mine takes
So-
7.
Is it half damage?
It's half damage up, right?
Yeah.
So 8.
Alright, 8 damage. My sword.
So your sword is at, it took 8 damage, so it is at 9 hit points.
Okay.
Those 3 thugs all kind of splatter. The one that the sword had struck splatters even more and puts tons of its blood all over Umbra.
Yes!
So these guys are gone.
I'm just gonna lay him down.
What was this all about?
Might be
We
able
still-
to loot him.
Right.
It's all about the loot.
Because you know.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Alright, so it is back to the thugs. Those last 2, 3. So the one's going to use its mace against Streak. And miss. And hit. So Streak's going to take 5 points of damage.
No, Streak!
Streak's fine.
Fight, Streak!
And then the other 2 are one's gonna shoot, the one that you shot, Rick, yours gonna shoot its heavy crossbow back at you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what do we got?
Does a 20 hit your AC?
It does.
No, it missed, sorry.
So you take 5 points of damage. So as this arrow is like loosed from the crossbow, you just hear a thump, and it strikes you, and then the bolt
I'll say as close as
It was like-
it's a
just like through like the meat of your skin, and then it hits the door
meat.
behind you.
Skin.
The other one with the crossbow, while it's surprised by you, is going to shoot over towards Streak and critically miss. So now we go to Streak, who attacks and critically misses as well.
Streak, what the heck?
I've just had so much bloodlust. I'm a little tired.
I'm sleepy now.
He was so amped up the whole walk, clear from the north. By the time he actually gets to the
my throat's a
fight,
little sore. I need some tea.
do you got any honey to go in some herbal tea?
I have
So,
blood all
umbrella.
over.
It goes to you and your
Alright.
sword.
I don't know how the sword works, so
You can move it.
does it take my movement or?
No, it has its own.
30 feet.
50 feet
Oh, nice.
of flight.
A flight.
One of those verses.
I'm gonna straight up Ash catch him and be like, S word, attack!
Why is it S word?
S word.
You hear Kenny off in the distance. You learned something from it, boy. Alright.
And then it's gonna attack the guy for, you said what, 12 plus 3, right? 15?
Yeah, probably.
And then you said it was a D8
Yeah,
plus
three.
1, so 3 damage.
And that's the one that you would hit for 7. So he takes that hit and he's like, really messed up. Oh wow. Yeah. I'm dumb.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Kids, you heard it.
So
We are recording, right?
yeah, we're recording.
Are you sure?
Um,
And then it's my turn, right?
it is Rarikir's turn. Or yeah, it's your turn.
I was gonna say, if it's an option of sword and not sword, it's not gonna be sword. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna straight up attack that guy with advantage. I'm pretty sure I hit. What's a 22 get me?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, so that's with a dagger and sneak attack. $11 piercing,
Alright.
or 11 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6 of it's piercing.
You hit for 15 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I hit 3 things for 15 damage. I hit for 45 damage.
Okay.
Actually 52, because you also have the
Oh, yeah.
sword.
But only for 8.
53.
Yeah, you only hit it for 8.
I can't do math.
Go S word.
Alright. So, Rarikir, now it's your turn.
River.
Oh, actually,
Alright,
I
so
didn't even have to get that close. I forgot. I've got like 10 foot reach.
Yeah. Do you wanna
Way back here.
Here you go.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have got advantage, so put me in.
Okay. Right there.
Right there.
Want to be right there.
alright, I'm going to knock another arrow and fire at the same goblin. And I get a 13 plus.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a. Where's the 8? 8. 9.
So he's been hit for 19 damage. He gets hit and he's like, sick of these arrows. Alright. Is that all you do?
Yep.
Alright, Gru.
I move here and attack with a shocking grasp on this goblin.
My question is, does it look like this? The shocker?
For a 9 plus 4, 13.
Okay. That'll hit.
For 3 damage.
So you kind of zap him and you go, ow!
No, that's what it was. He was dragging his feet the whole time.
You just stack. Is that all for your turn?
That is it.
So the one you zap drops his crossbow to the ground and he
Damn.
swings at you.
It's a hell of a stack.
19
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
and then 9.
No.
So the one that hits you deals 5 points of
I mean,
damage.
these efforts
So now you can use your thing if you want.
Yeah.
And then Skritch is gonna get hit
Advantage.
Yeah, I don't take any.
Oh, he's getting hit, not a.
for 5 points of damage. So he's taking.
I mean, I wouldn't have taken any either way if I used the old one or the new one.
Oh, shield. You got that one too.
And
Oh, that's
then-
crazy.
The one takes his mace out and drops his crossbow and swings at the sword and misses. And then
You really gotta print those
It's a-
out for me, because I have no clue. I
so
know
he
it's got
hits the
9
sword
HP.
for 5 more points.
So
of
it's down to 4. Yeah, you gotta print me those.
Yeah, I planned on doing it. I just didn't.
Good job.
Um.
You're the best around.
So now it goes to Skritch, who swings
Advantage.
with advantage and hits the first time, or hits anyhow.
Advantage on damage too.
Advantage on him. Well, he rolled an 8 plus whatever is.
Oh, I think that MFR is dead.
Even though it's a D6, he rolled an 8. So
What?
I
Right?
used the wrong dice.
I mean,
Thanks for
What
clearing
weapon
that.
does he
So
have?
he used 4 plus 3, so he hits the guy for 7 more
Yeah.
damage.
2 tiny axes.
Alright,
You got 2 toothpicks.
Is that mofo still alive?
yeah.
Damn. Oh, is that the captain? Or the leader?
So, he might be. The,
Yeah.
Umbra, it's your turn.
Umbra. S word, attack! Oh, no, that's a 5 total, so.
That misses.
S word, faints. And then I'm gonna attack the one dude again. With my dagger and advantage. I miss. Wait, hold on. Does a 7 or a 9 work?
No, but you do have inspiration.
Oh, I do. Oh, no, don't you have to call it before you roll?
No, you can use it after.
Or am I thinking? Okay. I'm gonna re-roll one of
Well,
these.
so, I mean, technically you're probably supposed to
I think you're supposed to call.
ask if you can use your inspiration before you say does it hit.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do a bonus action and attack with my other dagger, so I don't get proficiency. I just get
Okay,
+3. Oh, that's much better. 18.
that'll hit.
Mm, 11 damage.
So, as you strike him with his dagger and you pull it out, blood spurts from like his neck, and he just falls on his knees, and then collapses into the doorway. And then the door, it like beats against him as the wind blows at it.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. Alright.
Raric
I
here.
didn't do that last time. I can remember.
Okay,
you
so
go offhand as
I'm
long as you don't
going
use
to,
proficiency bonus. I might have to pick up that.
throw my longbow over the shoulder and pull out my 2 short swords and advance on
Alright,
that guy.
and then you get
Advantage.
advantage on your attacks.
Alright, so, and I also have bonus action 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah.
So you would.
So I roll for each.
Yeah, you
So
roll.
yeah, do your
roll-
first attack.
Do your first attack, and then you burn a bonus action.
Okay, so that is a 16.
You can roll it again just to see if you get a 20.
Because you got advantage.
Oh, 7. So I'll take this.
No, take the 7. It's much better.
Well,
This
it
is
depends
golf.
on what it's plus. I mean, if it's 7 plus 4, it still hits.
No, this is a golf. This is golf. You go lowest.
Well, and it's because what's my?
It'll be beside your short sword.
Yeah.
It'll be
okay.
something plus, like one.
So the hit,
I think it's
will-
1d6.
it'll say hit
1d6
DC
plus
is
3.
plus,
Yeah.
and then it'll say your damage next to
So
it.
Okay,
it's
so I had a-
16 plus 5, which is
I had a 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
now
then-
you roll a d6 and add 3 for damage.
Right.
So,
That's for Elaine.
6 damage there,
Alright.
And now
and then now the second.
you don't add your proficiency, so you don't
You
add.
still get advantage.
You get an advantage. You just add 3 instead of.
Advantage
5.
means you just roll 2 dice and take
Yeah.
the higher.
Oh, okay. So
which you
that's
don't need to. if you don't
a
want
13,
to.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll and see if you get a
You
20.
get crit.
I don't.
I don't.
So
And then you
13.
just roll your d6 and add 3.
So 5.
So 5 more points. So he is looking really rough now. He's got 2 arrows sticking out of him, and then he has a couple slash marks on him. Gru.
Gru looks around and sees that there are multiple people that's in his acquaintance around him, and decides not to use a massive spell to damage everybody in the room.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Wait till does it
Don't
involve,
worry, guys.
No, it doesn't
I'm
involve
not
a
gonna
dex
kill
save.
you.
Does it involve a dex save?
Constitution.
Dang it! I was about to say if it involves dex later on, yeah, use it if I'm anywhere near you.
And then I hit the gob. I'm gonna call him a goblin.
That's
I don't-
fine.
honestly don't care what he is.
I'm gonna hit that tiny
Racist.
creature.
Racist. I don't care what you are.
For 6 damage. The one that's in front of me.
Alright.
I zap him again.
Stop it! Alright. So the one you zapped turns to you, and he's like, I told you stop! And he... 16? Where's his AC?
16 hits.
Okay. And then...
I figured he'd say,
14
Hey,
is his AC?
it's electric. Boogie woogie woogie.
14 does not hit.
Alright. Boogie woogie woogie.
woogie. It's electric.
As he goes to hit with the
Shield.
second one, he sees a
Magical.
bluish shield pop up.
Okay. So... 6 points of damage.
Yep, definitely. Super glad I did that.
Yeah.
And then the last...
One between the sword and...
Yeah. Swings at the sword.
Of course you would.
And hits the sword
Hopefully it just shrinks again.
for 4 points of damage.
It's dead.
So it shrinks up, and you see a sword and a crab reappear on the ground where.
It faints, alright? That's my Pokemon now.
Can you call it Pocket Monster?
No.
That's your pocket monster, Mr. Krabby.
No, it's
Technically correct.
no, it's S word and C rab.
We're gonna call them pocket creatures. Construct? Pocket construct?
Pocket
That
construct.
sounds like a porn
I
thing.
know. Dirty.
That sounds like a porn thing.
Alright.
Perfect, so we get accidental searches.
So
So
I
he
got
strikes
attack.
it down, and then
So,
move
I'll leave
Skritch. Or, sorry, Streak.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep, that'll work.
I figured he was going straight for.
Whatever's closest.
And he's just not in his zone right now.
Oh my god.
So he
He's
misses.
fired. He's fired.
Horribly.
It's because I was talking before the fight.
And he doesn't like talking.
Right.
And then, so we're gonna go to Umbra.
Umbra is gonna go.
Right between all of them. Right there. That we get it.
Give them advantage.
15, 20, 25. And he's gonna attack this one here with advantage.
Okay, the one between Umbra and Gru,
No, yeah, one between
Yeah.
me.
he's looking the healthiest.
Okay.
The other guy's looking near death.
Well, you know I have next
Alright.
turn, so attack the healthy one.
And I could always attack at range. I mean, I have a ranged attack.
Alright, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack that one. 18 to
That'll
hit.
hit.
I did it for the sneak attack.
So you just stab it with daggers?
Yeah.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Dagger, dagger, dagger. It's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And then offhand.
He's looking a little worse for wear.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm taking my other dagger and shoving it in. I only get to add 3 to this one. So, 20! He did.
Alright, so you get max damage plus roll your regular damage.
So, that counts sneak attack, so that's 6, 7, that's 10 damage. Plus 5 plus 3, so 18 damage.
Okay. So you expertly just like whip with your extra long arms. You're able to like whip your daggers around his head and just near decapitate him in one fell swoop.
Yes. Lay down.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So Rarick here, before you go, the last guy says, I was just hired. I'm not even part of this Zentarim.
Oh no. No.
I'm gonna finish him.
Finish him.
I mean, yeah.
Fatality.
I can tell you where they're
Nope. And that was a 12.
gold
Plus 5.
17.
buried. How do you want to kill him? Your short sword?
Yeah, short sword.
Wait, did he say go? Never mind.
Both of them. I just like.
So, yeah, you can totally Anakin Skywalker him.
I want to Anakin
Yeah, you can like
Skywalker.
Dooku this guy.
Darth
So
Vader.
you just put your... Yeah, same guy. Spoilers.
Dang it!
So, you put your swords up to his neck and you just kind of like lop his head off. He goes, the gold is buried! And then you lop his head off. And he goes, and
I think we had a bad connection.
So, Streak looks around and he's like, well, this job well done. And he puts his axes away and he walks out the door.
This door.
Thanks for your help.
I'm gonna pick up S word and C rab,
Alright.
and then I'm actually going towards the body by the door and searching it.
Alright.
I mean, I'm gonna eventually search all of them.
Well, I was gonna search the one right in front of me that I just decapitated.
No, that's why I went for the one in the door.
You
'cause,
pick one up.
like I'm gonna
So-
I'm gonna pull him back in and shut the door
I'll
just
look
in
around.
case someone comes.
And I grab like one by the spine, like literally, and I shocking grasp it to see if I could react.
Oh, reanimator.
So you notice muscles twitching and stuff, but you don't actually notice that like, it doesn't come back to life.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it just has a reaction,
It has muscle spasms.
right?
Yeah.
And
Excellent.
yeah, you see, like they kind of look at me weirdly, and I'm like,
Do they?
No, we
Do
don't.
they?
Oh, I'm too busy searching
Yeah,
the
I'm
body.
checking out my guy. I barely noticed.
so
It defecates, but not on you.
okay. So I'm like, okay, that's
You want,
nice to know for future reference.
you want me to roll an investigation?
And then I start looking around the warehouse where they were going to interrogate our
Okay.
captive.
Looking around the warehouse, you see boxes, but they seem to have already been like emptied, or they just seem like almost display. Like any
This
items.
isn't actually a warehouse.
Yeah, like any items that are stored here, like you've seen stuff that there's signs of tracks that carts have been in and out, but it was pretty quick, and so you don't think there's anything actually in.
Well, I'm not actually looking for items. I'm looking for information.
Those are both poor rolls.
Also,
6,
Am
9.
I rolling for investigation or?
No.
not right now. He gets all the turns.
I'm rolling a d12.
Dude, I pulled the one out of the door and closed the door just in case more people come by and they'll just be like, oh, it's a warehouse.
Being
not
as late as it is into the evening, if you want to look around outside, give me a perception, that's fine.
No, I want to look.
Yeah, he's pulling him in.
I pulled the guy in and I'm searching the guy. I just closed the door.
So, you seem to see like everybody has heavy crossbows, so you could take them if you wanted to, but they don't look anything special. And they all seem to have like a mace on them. On your guy, you find 5 gold. On that main guy, you found 8 gold.
A gold.
Yeah.
So are these maces just like clubs with like iron at the end of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm thinking about grabbing them and just turn around and sell them.
I'll grab one.
I'll grab. You say each one had a crossbow?
A heavy crossbow.
I'm gonna grab 6 crossbows. No, let me rephrase it. Let me see if I can carry 6.
See, and I'm used to living with only what's on me, so I take the gold and I'm done.
Do you want to loot other bodies?
Are there any other
The body
bodies
that you
left?
shot, James, you feel there's like 5 coins that are in his pocket.
I take it.
And then I'm gonna.
5 gold coins.
I
I
think
think I'll rummage
5
around.
gold.
I think in the process I'll be searching the other ones.
And you're going to pick up 7 more gold.
Yes.
I really like using this. How come we never used this before?
Right? It's so nice.
Oh!
Shout out, love D&D Beyond.
I'm carrying 5 heavy crossbows.
So,
I'm
it's
still
later into the
under-encumbered.
evening, and you have wiped out the holders of the Zentarim, like, warehouse. Well, the thugs that were hired to, like, deliver.
They don't have any information on the whereabouts they were supposed to deliver.
They're not carrying anything. Like, there's no papers or slips.
Okay. Nothing to detail where they were delivering the
Yes.
Okay.
There's nothing.
in the warehouse, in the vicinity.
Yeah. I
In
mean, you guys did have the option to, like, interrogate one.
Oh,
Just saying.
that's an option.
No, it's not.
Interrogation's always an option.
How many bolts do I find?
30. Alright, I think that's where we're going to end it tonight. So just catch us on almost all the social medias. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I think those are the main ones. Jackdaw Podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Listen to us on SoundCloud, Google, hopefully iTunes soon. Checking to make sure those are the ones. Yeah, that's it. That we're on. Reddit, I guess we're on there every now and then.
That's it. You can follow me on Twitter as TReric here. And you can also support my bar, which will have D&D events. Salty Broads Patio at Salty Broads Patio on Facebook.
My name is James Mullen. You can find me on Facebook as James Mullen.
I'm Chad Carr. My Twitter handle that I hardly ever look at is the Chad991D, and then you can find me on Facebook also. So, is that it? We done?
What about Deadeye Conti?
Oh, my gamer tag?
Sure.
Yeah, they're Deadeye Conti. Thank you for
Bye.
peace.
Bye.
Out.